North Korea has sent additional troops to Russia's Kursk Oblast. The exact number of military personnel remains unknown. Reuters reports this with reference to intelligence and South Korean media outlets. Following South Korean media reports, North Korea has deployed additional military units to combat zones in Russia's Kursk Oblast. In this area, Russian forces clash with Ukrainian troops who have crossed the border into Russia's west. The South Korean newspaper JoongAng, citing multiple sources, reported that North Korea sent up to 3,000 military personnel to Russia between January and February 2025. The transfer of troops was conducted using Russian cargo ships and military aircraft. Motorized rifle, engineering and reconnaissance units, which had not previously participated in combat in Kursk Oblast, arrived there. Intelligence estimates suggest North Korea sent more than 1,000 troops to Russia in January and February, in addition to the roughly 11,000 troops already stationed in the country to fight Ukrainian forces. At the same time, South Korean intelligence did not report whether these additional troops were transferred to the Kursk region of Russia. North Korean soldiers are highly disciplined and well-trained, but observers say they've become easy targets for drone and artillery attacks on Russian-Ukraine battlefields due to their lack of combat experience and unfamiliarity with the terrain. In January, it is said about 300 North Korean soldiers had died and another 2,700 had been injured. President Zelensky earlier put the number of killed or wounded North Koreans at 4,000, though U.S. estimates were lower at around 1,200. North Korea is expected to receive economic and other assistance from Russia as well. Norway's National Advanced Surface-to-Air Missile System, known as NASAMS air defense system, has destroyed 900 targets in Ukraine with 94% efficiency, Norwegian media has reported, citing a source within the military. According to Colonel Per Steinar Toit, head of the Norwegian Air Force's support group for Ukraine, around 60% of the downed targets are cruise missiles. It is not specified which missiles were used for striking these targets, however possible options include AIM-120 AMRAAM-YAR, and AIM-9X Sidewinder. The latest version of NASAMS 3 is capable of hitting targets at a distance of up to 40 kilometers. Being Norwegian-American medium-range air defense missile system, NASAM has been produced by a consortium of the American Raytheon Technologies and the Norwegian Kongsberg. Battery is the main tactical unit of this air defense system, which includes launchers, and radars Raytheon and MPQ-64F1 Sentinel from the Raytheon and Kongsberg Consortium. According to open-source reports, Ukraine has about 12 batteries at its disposal. The NASAMS was first publicly discussed for transfer to Ukraine in June 2022, with initial systems delivered in November 2022. Ukrainian air defense forces have regularly received new NASAMS batteries from partners since then. In 2024, the Norwegian government proposed to the Norwegian parliament to order a further 10 launch units and 4 fire control centers of the NASAMS air defense system from Kongsberg Defence and Aerospace. It should be noted that Norway is among Ukraine's staunchest supporters in Europe in Kiev's ongoing war with Russia and has allocated $2.1 billion for military aid to Kiev in 2025, Ukrainian Defense Ministry announced on January 9. In December last year, Norwegian Prime Minister Jonas Gahr Støre announced $242 million worth military aid to bolster Ukraine's navy and help it deter Russian threats in the Black Sea. Norway has pledged a new funding mechanism for Ukraine, the Norwegian model, meant to complement an existing Danish model of defense spending. Drone operators of the main intelligence directorate of the Ministry of Defense of Ukraine have intercepted and struck Russian army soldiers and a large number of armored combat vehicles in the direction of the city of Pokrovsk in eastern Donetsk region. The invaders, hiding in bunkers, half-destroyed buildings, and among the graves, were destroyed by missiles fired from drones and kamikaze drones. Some of the soldiers tried to escape from the area, however they failed and became the target of the drones. Among the destroyed servicemen there is a group of drone operators of Russian army. In addition, with successive strikes, AT-72 tank, an infantry armored fighting vehicle, AD-30 cannon, ammunition, military trucks, and communication equipment were blown up and destroyed. A soldier from the Sila Svobody battalion of the Rubesh brigade of the Ukrainian armed forces captured 6 soldiers of the occupying Russian army. As can be seen from the drone footage, the Ukrainian fighter approached the trench where the invaders were and threw a hand grenade into it. The Russian soldiers, who were in a desperate situation, decided to surrender and, throwing down their weapons, left the trench. The invaders thanked the Ukrainian fighters for not killing them.
Предложили, ребята, можно, пожалуйста, сдаться в плен.
Мы, солдаты Российской Федерации, благодарим 4-й батальон Силы Свободы за то, что дали нам и взяли нас в плен и сохранили нам жизнь. Слава Украине!
Слава Украине! Героям слава!
Сколько человек вас брало в плен?
1. Кидали гранаты, и потом мы предложили, ребята, можно, пожалуйста, сдаться в плен.
Мы, солдаты Российской Федерации, благодарим 4-й батальон Силы Свободы за то, что дали нам и взяли нас в плен и сохранили нам жизнь. Слава Украине!
Слава Украине! Героям слава!